Stevie, a tough place to come, and well, 3 points, clean sheet, 2 goals. You must be delighted with it.
I thought it was a good performance, really professional performance. They've only lost, I think it's their second game in 9 games. So we knew they were probably one of the form teams in the league. And teams come here and get it very, very difficult. But I thought, to be fair, we controlled large parts of the game. We missed a penalty and we've got to come back for that. But we were really good today. I thought professionally, it was a real good, disciplined, professional performance. And I thought 2-0 was a reasonable scoreline and probably a fair scoreline.
I don't know if it's something daft to say, and I'm reading too much into it, but see, even from the warm-up, players just looked like they had a bit of a point to prove this afternoon. They came out and they looked really, really fired up.
Fraser, I just think we'll get players back. I mean, I'm not trying to feel sorry for anybody at the club, but the reality is, players, was it Brian Clough once said that it's not about tactics, it's about players, and the reality is, when you've got players back in the team today, Deco, Dave Wilson, Calvin Orsay, Stuart Caswell's man on the bench, our bench is a bit stronger, players coming back, we're healthier. It's no coincidence we get back to the form that we were in before we lost those players. So the players take the credit today, because ultimately, they're together in there. That's the one thing I say about it. I felt sorry for them in the last 10 days, going through that wee spell, but they showed a bit of character today. They showed a lot of character, because there was a wee bit of pressure on them, wee questions asked for them over the last couple of weeks, but they stuck together, and with people coming back, like the players I've just mentioned, that's always going to help you.
How pleased are you for Declan? Obviously he's had a really tough time out with injury, but that goal felt like the sort of goal that only he could score in this squad, just anticipating the mistakes from the defender.
He's just a natural number 9, isn't he? He's different. I mean, we've got different types of forward players. Ryan Wallace, technically very, very good. Chucky goes up there and goes and stretches people. But Deco Burn just walks back fours. He just doesn't give back fours and back threes as it was today. An opportunity to settle, and always when the ball comes in the box, he's looking to play between the goals. He's looking to play between the 2 sticks in terms of where he is. And if you look at his goal today, it's great striking movement just to get that wee yard, and then it's a great finish. And we've missed him. Let's be absolutely honest. Other clubs that are up there with us have got players that have went and scored a lot of goals, and I think if Deco Burn had possibly stayed fit and well and healthy, then he would have well into double figures. I think if that had been the case. But it's great to have him back. It's great to have him back. We took him off as a precaution, and we're going into an important part of the season, and to have him back fit and well is a bonus.
Rusty coming off the bench and getting a goal, it's obviously been a wee while for him as well, but that's why you brought him to the club. That's the sort of thing he did against us countless times.
Exactly, and I thought he'd take his goal very, very well. I mean, Rusty came in at a difficult time in the team. He came in when probably there wasn't a lot of players, and we were playing with restricted numbers, but he's came back on, he's come onto the pitch today, and we've got players who have been used to playing most of the season, Dave Wilson, Calvin Orsay and so forth, that we've missed. I mean, we've missed those players. And I said it a couple of weeks ago, any objective person, if you're objective, you can't take the players that we've lost over the last 2 weeks and expect to go and have the same performances. And it's no coincidence they're back in today, and we go and turn in a performance that we've been used to for probably 3 quarters of the season.
Just lastly, obviously Dave Wilson signed a new contract during the week. Any more news to come on contracts? He says acting like Ross McLean wasn't the damage.
Listen, Rose McLean, I'm delighted to say has signed a new 2-year deal, and we're glad to get that over the line, because there was a lot of interest in him. There was interest for a couple of clubs in our division that have obviously expressed a real interest to get Ross in the ranks for next year, but he was delighted and wanted to stay here. He was keen to stay here, and we were keen to get the deal done. We'll probably get 3 or 4 others that we're in the process of hopefully announcing over the next few days. So as I said before, the dressing room's a tight dressing room in there. The players, that just shows the players enjoy it here, they enjoy the environment, and that's credit to everybody at the club. They enjoy playing at the Dumbarton Football Club, which is great. And the other thing I'd like to say today, in terms of that's 16 clean sheets in all competitions, I think that equals another club record. Because ultimately we've just got to keep positive, and that, as I said to them in there, that's a fantastic accolade. It's a long time since this club has had 16 clean sheets in any season, and we've just equalled that record. So now the next challenge is, because we're going make a new record, and we've made 1 or 2 of them this year. So we're delighted. We'll remain positive. We're going to Stirling on Tuesday night, and we'll see who's fit and well, and we'll get ready for the game on Tuesday night.